The psalm refrain for this 18th Sunday in ordinary time is an exhortation, an invitation to listen to God. If today you hear His voice, harden not your hearts. Now, there is a conditional if here. If, that's preposition. If. That means we do not hear God's voice all the time. It is if. But it does not mean that God does not speak to us at all times. Because Saint Ignatius will say, find God in all things. Therefore, God speaks in all things. And we can listen to Him at all times, in all things. And so, that listening is to listen to ourselves, to listen to others, to listen to the signs of the times, to what is happening around us. And American psychoanalyst Carl Rogers would say, and even the clinical psychologist Jordan Peterson, they would say, listening is therapeutic. It is curative. It gives healing. Imagine you listen to yourself, you listen to others, and you listen to what is happening around us, signs of the times. Kasi gani mga young people, hindi ba? They will always say, kere lamang kami, na di amon mayores, akal tauwi. Tauwi ka namon. Kaya tiyan na sila di ila generation. That's what they want, to listen, and it gives them healing, inspiration, guidance. Okay? So listening. But of course, it is not enough to listen to ourselves, to listen to others, and to listen to the signs of the times. We need to listen to God. If today you hear His voice, to listen to God's voice. But how do we listen to the voice of God? It's here in the second line or second part. Harden not your hearts. That means we need to listen twice, not just once. We need to listen with our ears, and we need to listen with our hearts. Listen twice with our ears and with our hearts. And how do we listen with our hearts? Harden not your hearts. There are so many things. I think first is we have to be attentive. Then how can we listen if we are not attentive? Right? That's why right now you are very attentive. So, attentive. And then, if we are attentive, we are open. So, we need to be open. And what does it mean to be open? It means to be humble, because, when we listen, that's why we do not want to listen, because when we listen, we may hear what we do not want to hear. We do not want to listen. It's very dangerous to listen because it can change us, our perspective. So we do not want to listen, but we need to be open and to be humble. If we are humble, then we will obey. obey, no matter what it takes. And how can we obey no matter the cost? Faith. Because we will believe that no matter how difficult it is, we will obey because it is for our own good. Ang dami nun, no? Ang dami na. Be attentive, attentiveness, openness, humility, obedience, faith. Dami. But the question is, how do we know it is God's voice? Yes, Bishop, I can be attentive. I can open my heart, not only my ears, but my heart to listen. And I will be humble to accept whatever it is. I will obey it. And then, I will believe that it is for my own good. Again, the question is, how do I know it is the voice of God and it is not the voice of the devil? Discernment. And Saint Ignatius is unparalleled when it comes to the spirituality of discernment.